Music was soft and elegant, the kind of tune that made everyone smile a little wider and sit up straighter. But at the farthest table in the corner, I sat alone, twisting the edge of my napkin, pretending not to notice how out of place I looked. My sister, radiant in her lace gown, floated from table to table, laughter like champagne bubbles. Every guest adored her, the perfect bride marrying the perfect man. And me, the difficult sister, the one who never quite fit in. When I arrived, the wedding planner glanced at the chart, frowned, and murmured, "Oh, you're at table 9. I followed her gesture. Table 9 was tucked behind a pillar, half hidden from the main floor, set for one. One plate, one chair. My heart sank. Everyone else had partners or groups, glasses clinking and jokes flying. I tried to smile, to convince myself it didn't matter. But each minute stretched, long and uncomfortable. My mother passed by once, offering a polite smile that didn't reach her eyes. "You look fine, dear. Just enjoy yourself." Then she was gone again, absorbed into a circle of well-dressed guests who spoke in compliments and champagne bubbles. I stared at my untouched glass, the golden liquid trembling from the bass of the music. Around me, couples laughed, danced, toasted. It wasn't jealousy, exactly, it was the ache of invisibility. The same ache I'd felt growing up in my sister's shadow. She was graceful, social, effortlessly loved. I was the quiet one who liked books and silence. Then came the first dance. The crowd circled the happy couple, phones raised, eyes shining. I clapped politely from my corner, trying to ignore the sting behind my eyes. When the dance ended, everyone dispersed, except me. A few guests passed by, some gave me pitying glances, others avoided eye contact altogether. I wanted to disappear. Just as I considered slipping out early, a man approached my table. He was tall, maybe early 30s, wearing a navy suit that looked both casual and sharp. His tie was slightly loosened, and there was a trace of mischief in his eyes. He leaned down, lowering his voice. "Hey," he said, almost conspiratorially. "Do me a favor, act like you're with me." For a heartbeat, I froze. The words didn't make sense. "What?" I stammered. He gave a quick glance over his shoulder, then turned back with a half smile. "Long story. I'll explain. Just, please, play along." Before I could answer, he slid into the empty chair beside me. The shift was immediate, heads turned, whispers rippled through nearby tables. Suddenly, I wasn't the lonely sister at table 9 anymore. I was someone's date, and just like that, for the first time that night, I felt seen. The stranger, who later introduced himself as Daniel, poured me a glass of champagne as if we'd known each other for years. His tone was light, his humor effortless, but beneath it, I sensed something deliberate. He wasn't just being kind, he was protecting me. As we talked, he nodded subtly toward a group at another table. "That's my ex," he whispered. "Apparently, she brought her new boyfriend to the wedding. I didn't think she would." He shrugged, a rueful smile touching his lips. "Didn't want her to think I came alone." I blinked. "So you're using me for cover?" "Let's call it mutual benefit," he said. "You look like you could use a rescue too." I laughed, really laughed, for the first time that evening. The sound surprised even me. We clinked glasses, and the awkwardness of the night melted away. Conversation came easily. He asked about my sister, my life, even my favorite book. He listened, not out of politeness, but with genuine curiosity. When the music swelled again, he stood and offered his hand. "Come on, if we're pretending, let's sell it." I hesitated. "I don't dance." He leaned closer, his voice teasing. "Neither do I. That's what makes us perfect." I let him lead me to the dance floor. Under the soft lights, surrounded by spinning couples, I found myself smiling without effort. The loneliness that had clung to me all evening lifted, replaced by something bright and unfamiliar, belonging. My sister caught my eye from across the room, surprise flickering in her gaze. For once, she didn't look down on me. She looked curious, maybe even proud. After the song ended, Daniel walked me back to the table, still holding my hand. The night blurred into laughter, stories, and quiet looks that said more than words could. Later, when the guests began leaving and the lights dimmed, he turned to me. "You know," he said softly, "I didn't plan on meeting anyone tonight. But I'm glad I did." "Me too," I admitted. Outside, the air was cool and scented with roses from the garden archway. He offered to walk me to my car. As we stood there, neither of us wanted to say goodbye. Finally, he smiled that same mischievous smile from before. Maybe next time, I'll ask you to act like you're really with me. I felt my heart lift in a way it hadn't in years. And for the first time, I hoped my sister's wedding wouldn't be the last time I'd see him. Image prompt scene 1. A lonely woman in an elegant dress sits alone at a dimly lit wedding table tucked behind a pillar. Around her, couples laugh and dance. Her eyes are downcast, the table set for one, a single glass of champagne reflecting the golden lights of the reception hall. Image prompt scene 2. A beautiful wedding dance floor under twinkling fairy lights. The woman now smiles, hand in hand with a charming man in a navy suit. Guests look on curiously, and the bride watches from afar. The mood is warm, romantic, and softly magical, a spark of connection in the air.